Hello everybody. Yellowstone has been the biggest gem of the past few years in the TV sector. Even though the show is not exactly a hit globally, as far as the US is concerned, it's everything that the Americans have ever wanted. It's smart, creative, and completely traditional, which makes it a unique combination in itself. Thanks to Yellowstone, we got the chance to observe a true Western story in a modern setting on TV, which is unheard of before. Of course, there have been a lot of other Western dramas on TV across the decades, but none managed to achieve what Yellowstone achieved. A heartfelt defense of traditional values within an extremely modern setting through morally gray characters. Since the show turned out to be a massive hit, the fans continue to want more of it. In today's world, such a demand does not mean that we want more episodes of Yellowstone. Instead, it means that we want more shows like it. However, not in the sense that there will be different shows produced by other people or companies. We want similar shows within the same realm. That's to say, we want the universe of Yellowstone to expand. Yes, thanks to Marvel and DC Cinematic Universe, almost any hit show or movie has a universe now, and we love it. Thankfully, the creator of the show, Taylor Sheridan, is on the same page with us when it comes to producing new Yellowstone-like shows. So, he came up with the idea of a prequel series that will focus on the Duttons just like the Yellowstone but 200 years prior. In our opinion, this is a genius idea because by producing prequel series, Sheridan not only produces a show like Yellowstone but also makes sure that the fans already know what to expect as far as the characters of the show go. Since Yellowstone stands out with its unique set of characters, this is a major plus for the prequel series to have a great pitching factor for fans to enjoy the show. Of course, these were all months ago, and by this point, we already know that the prequel series in question was 1883 and it was just perfect. That being said, being perfect seems to be not enough for getting approval for a second season. Yes, you heard it right. 1883 will not get a second season, and we're ready to explain to you why. But first, let's discuss what happened in 1883 that made us love it so much. The plot of the show was quite basic. The Duttons, a middle-class family from Tennessee, moved to Texas with the intention of starting a new journey toward the north as the hope of getting a new, better life is captivating them. Now, this might sound simple, but from the very beginning of the show, we knew that we were in for a wild ride as the atmosphere of the Wild West was pretty daring, while also posing lots of dangers to its inhabitants. There, the Duttons met with Shay, a local man who was about to head to the north to lead a German migrant group. After realizing that the journey will be tough for both sides, they decided to join forces and began the journey together. Every single episode, we witnessed a different part of this dangerous journey as the number of people that were in the group was decreasing each time due to various reasons. Some died through the poisoning of rivers or snakes, some killed themselves as they couldn't handle the pressure of the journey, some got killed by the bandits, some failed to cross the long rivers while others have died simply because of the natural reasons. All these deaths added to the gloomy atmosphere of the show. In the first few episodes, the tragedy of these incidents was balanced by the cheerful character of one of our protagonists and narrator, Elsa Dutton. She was young, happy, and full of hope with an endless curiosity about life. She was like a ray of sunshine, lighting our day with her positive attitude and resistance to being impacted by all the negative events surrounding her. She was happy to be on this journey and refused to realize how dangerous it is. Instead, she was focusing on the beauty of nature, the endless possibilities life presents, and the excitement of exploring things by herself. So, we can confidently claim that she was one of the few who managed to preserve their state of mind for as long as they can throughout this adventure. Elsa's excitement toward life even allowed her to fall in love and experience love on this journey, which was a bold move for a woman of the era. When her lover got killed off, however, her entire world turned upside down. Suddenly, things were not that bright, and she wasn't feeling as hopeful as she was before. It was as if reality hit her, and it hit her hard. From that point on, we watched the fall of Elsa, as she has grown out to be a mature woman in her heart despite preserving her physical youth. She fell in love again, but it was much more heartfelt than it was before. She had to leave her lover behind again, which had been the last time she ever saw him. In the end, she got killed due to a misunderstanding, which was a shame. She is buried in Montana, eventually leading her family to settle there to build Yellowstone, providing a tragic background and meaning to the land. Despite the fact that 1883 has been a complete hit not only among the fans but also the critics, the show has truly ended and will not get a second season anytime soon. The reason why is the fact that Sheridan has decided to have multiple prequels for Yellowstone taking place in different periods. And he designed all these shows to have only one season, even though technically they are following up with one another. That's to say, instead of 1883 Season 2, we will get 1932, a new series that will shed light on the events taking place 50 years after Elsa has died. What are your expectations from the Yellowstone universe? Do you still want 1883 Season 2? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.